Welcome everyone to my channel. We are here in Taiwan, and today I would like to share a topic titled The Illuminated Thread, Healing the World Through Vows and Action. How we can become ripples of light. First of all, we all know that the suffering in life is not only physical, it also includes deeper, like emotional struggles, such as anxiety, stress, sadness, and even a profound sense of uncertainty about our future. So, how can we respond to these forms of discomfort and pain? How can we heal ourselves and even go further to help heal others? Here, I would like to invite you to rethink a familiar idea. What does it truly mean to say medicine or good medicine? In the world of the Lotus Sutra, medicine is not limited to something that treats the body. Wisdom itself is regarded as a form of medicine, and one that can heal the mind, stabilize the spirit, and guide us through confusion in life. Therefore, true healing is not only physical, it is something we bring into our lives through practice. By using our abilities and our compassion to ignite ourselves and to illuminate others. The Lotus Sutra offers what we may call an inner prescription, a teaching centered on vows and compassion, symbolizes by the figure of the Medicine King Bodhisattva. At first glance, the Medicine King, probably you will think it might be a distant, very sacred figure. But in fact, this is not something beyond our reach. Each of us has the potential to embody this path. This is the essence of the Lotus Sutra. The idea of the universal Bodhisattva medicine is not just a title, it is a state of being that we can enter through awakened and personal cultivation. We can gradually elevate ourselves into this state. So, how do we begin? The first step is to expand our compassion. This compassion can be practiced across multiple dimensions, within the family, in education, in your job force, in society, and in cross-cultural encounters with people of different languages and different backgrounds. Once we redefine what medicine means, we begin to see the true healing in about these dimensions. The true healing is about responding to needs across these different layers of life. In the family, when we face our loved families, healing is not only about medical care, it is also about listening. In education or in the workforce, in the workplace, when young people come to you, to seek advice, to seek direction. We can offer guidelines. We can offer reassurance. In society, when we encounter vulnerable people, we can support them with care and understanding. And in across cultural interactions, we can build genuine connections through sympathy and attentive feelings. Although these different layers may seem complex, they actually originate from the same source. What is the source? Our inner vows and our compassion. Now let's look at a real-life example. In Nepal, a recent issue of Tzu Chi's English monthly magazine reported on their humanitarian efforts in local communities. These plans include various vocational training programs, such as mushroom cultivation, sewing classes, handmade soap production, and basic computer skills training. On the cover of the magazine, we see a young girl full of excitement and focus, learning how to sew. Such stitch by stitch, thread by thread, she is not only repairing fabric, she is rebuilding her confidence and weaving her future. Nepal is not as economically privileged as our society. In fact, these vocational programs are helping people repair deeper structural issues such as poverty, interrupted education, forced early marriages, cycles of debt, and the lack of stable employment opportunities. From the photos, we can see how seriously and wholeheartedly they are learning these skills. Many of them are able later on to find jobs after work, and some even use their sewing skill to make school uniforms. They are rewriting the trajectory of their lives, successfully completing training and, in some cases, even obtaining national certifications. Their dedication shows us that change is possible. In addition, they are learning mushroom cultivation, low-cost skill that is especially suitable for vulnerable and elderly households, and one that can quickly improve income. For them, growing mushrooms is like an immediate remedy, a practical solution for their hardship. Here, we can clearly see this issue, this point. They learn skills and as a form of medicine. These skills help break the cycle of poverty. They provide people with medicine of employable abilities, professional discipline, and most importantly, a renewed sense of confidence and dignity. This is what we call empowerment. not only giving people skills, but awakening their inner strength. When we use our abilities and our compassion to support others, we are not only changing their future, we are also igniting our own future. Some of these participants said that we never imagined that we could one day help others to transform from someone we need help. We can somehow give others help. This is a very profound shift in their identity. And that is something deeply worth reflecting on. What they are stitching together is not just clothing, but their dignity, from having no dreams to beginning to imagine a future, from having no income to becoming the backbone of their families, from lacking education to gaining practical skills. This creates a continuous cycle, a process of mutual healing. Remember that what we discussed earlier about medicine, this cycle itself is healing in action, from self-healing to healing others, and then returning to a deeper level of self-healing. Through this process, we create ripples of goodness that continue to expand and expand, and we open up our new visions for the future. This is exactly the kind of healing that modern society truly needs. So perhaps what we can ask ourselves, does this mean that each of us can also become a kind of medicine? Can we become what we refer earlier on as the Medicine King Bodhisattva in a universal sense? In fact, it is not distant at all. This dream is not distant. This state is not distant. It is a level of being what we can cultivate day by day and grow into. Thank you for your listening, and thank you for your watching.